Hey, how's it going?
Hi, going good. How are you?
Pretty good. I was just looking at your background on the LinkedIn. I caught your LinkedIn. I usually don't do that, but this time I did it because sometimes I forget to add people with connections. Great
Okay,
background you have. I'm looking forward to interviewing you and getting us started with this. My name is Thomas Kielbasinski. I'm the Industry Illumination host for 550 episodes. Been running
oh
strong
yeah.
since 2024. So basically the title is Can You Trust AI with Your Secrets? So we have 5 questions we interview our guests with, basically pretty much. So let's get down to point. How do you pronounce your name?
You can call me Midhun.
Midhunt? Midhunt?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
good. Midhunt, you build AI systems and work in the world of data and security every day. So you're the perfect person to ask. But first, tell us quickly, who are you and how do you end up here?
Okay. For me, I am a person still working for enterprise IT infrastructure level. My role specifically, whenever the security team find any kind of breaches, any kind of vulnerabilities, confirm the policy executions from the legal side, from the compliance side, whenever they want control over it. So I am in the execution level. I am not a person creating policies. I'm not a person who is actually writing checking the compliance part. No, risk mitigation, that is actually my role. And my AI background, that is, whenever I'm an IT enthusiast anyway. I'm taking it that career very seriously. So I'm running a small company as well. I have an interior fit out company, and I have some real pain points there. I have to figure it out how I can fix those issues. So I started developing by myself. So when I started developing myself, I started seeing the security gaps. I'm seeing the problems. So then I'm thinking like how I can solve this. Then I gradually, like, it is a journey. I developed almost 6 products, and in my company it is in production now. We are using all of them for day by day running. And which of them, or we will say, one is a kind of a CRM, an advanced sales memory, and another one is a full operating system. All are AI first built, and a full document management intelligence. So all these things I developed for my own business. It's not actually for anybody outside. And I started this company, IT company, by 2025. And my aim is, like, I have a business partner as well, who is actually into the IT almost 26 years, and he is currently doing researches, that is how we can use a normal computer as an AI server for the businesses. So first research papers are out. You can see that papers in my website. And oh yeah, that is my background. And yeah, you are very dark now. Yeah, now I can see you.
Oh, yeah, it's the lighting in the background.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
at a restaurant
yes, I
and the
got you.
sun like kind of shines on everything. So let me ask you something more about this. So
Okay.
how did you come about with this business? One, what are your degrees and what are your experiences as in per se what you do?
Okay. For me, I'm graduated. I'm a BCA graduated, like that I completed 2 years back only. And initially, my qualification is I am a 3-year polytechnic diploma holder in applied electronics. That is my study background. I completed that in 2009.
Wow, cool. Okay, and what colleges did you go to?
The college name is IHRD. That is a semi-governmental institution,
Cool.
mostly focusing on polytechnic level, technically sounded people for the industries. That is actually the aim of those kind of institutions.
This business that you're building, how many employees do you have underneath you, or do you just run it by yourself with your business partner?
No, we are actually still in a developing stage. That is, I told you, actively started building all these products, developing the researches, and doing my analysis, studying the compliance part, doing AI governance, all for the last 4 to 5 months. Not more
Cool.
than that.
All right. Yeah, it takes time. Let me tell you what I mean. You're working out of India, right? Am I correct on that? Or United
No,
States?
I'm here in Middle East, in UAE specifically.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, where the war's taking place and everything like that. Has that had any impact on your business at all?
Um, I will say that that is one of the reason I started building applications, because the uncertainty situations made me like, don't sit and worry about things. What you can do now. So I started developing applications. That's what the
Wow.
development side, development side started. But if you ask me the impact regarding my interior business, it is good for that, because many people left the place, and there are actually not much people to do the work. So I got really good business at that time, even still as well. And IT side, as I told you, still we are developing. We are actually like trying to bring a business intelligence ecosystem with inbuilt sovereign AI. So we are on a kind of a development stage still.
Awesome. Question number 2. Okay, the question everyone's secretly asking is actually safe to type my personal self into these AI tools. My work, my problems, things I want to say out loud. Should I be worried?
Um, Simply, we can say that is what you don't want to tell the public about you. And if you are telling that to the AI will do the same thing that actually what you don't want.
Oh,
I
all
hope it
right.
makes sense.
Simply and quickly, that's wow. Okay. Straight to the point. All right. On to the next question. Here's what I think people really don't understand. When I type, sorry about that. Somebody was being rude.
Okay.
Here's what I think people really don't understand when I type something into an AI. Where does it actually go? Is it a real person somewhere able to read it? Is it able to be kept?
Okay. These have multiple layers. Anyway, I will try to explain as much I can in a normal way, not in a technical way. Once you are typing anything in the with an frontier AI, that is ChatGPT, Cloud A, Google Gemini, wherever you type, your entire text will go to the server of the provider. Normally, we will say like, yeah, OpenAI and Anthropic have their servers in US. It will go to US. So it will save the data. It will use that data to learn from that. For a free version, for a personal version, the chances are high, because it is not like something controlled or anything, because people use it for regularly for divided tasks and everything, whatever they want to search and everything. So maybe AI providers are using those data to learn from those things, and maybe they are saving that as well. There is no clarity on that. But when you are actually going for an enterprise level of AI usage, that is, your company have an agreement with Anthropic or OpenAI, as per that, you that what the data is actually they are doing, they have a record for it. But they are, as per the contract, they will mention that they are not saving the data.
Oh, wow. Okay. And it's amazing how 20 or 30 years ago, where we did our own ratings and stuff like that, and, editing and spelling and grammar checks and capitalizations, and then trying to reword everything on our own. And then now we got this AI, which pretty much
Yeah,
helps everything. Like, for
it
instance,
is.
yeah,
You're correct about that point. When AI came, I will say I am one of the person using AI heavily for my day-to-day businesses, all my activities, and AI helped me a lot. Even my website, my business, my products, everything. That is with the AI only I was able to do it. Otherwise, one single person cannot do all these tasks together. And the risk in that actually you are giving everything what actually you have, you are giving your intelligence also to that machine, to that AI system, and your intelligence, it's gone. That is one side of it. And second thing, sensitive data, we need to be very careful about it. That is, in a personal level, health reports and your personal data, banking details, that is something someone have a chance to use it. So those kind of information, never share with AI is the best option. That is, I'm talking about this in a kind of in business. I will talk about in a version that is called AI governance. That is, every businesses need to keep a record what is actually sending to an AI system. That is need to be recorded properly, and what is the response got it. And one another thing, in most business, maybe you even know that people are using personal level of AI tools like ChatGPT or Cloud or whatever. They are logging with their credentials. That is personal thing, and they are putting their business data. And if it is a very critical investigation report, maybe it may be a very critical agreement. So those all things will go to AI. So there is no policies or no agreement or anything to prevent that one. That AI system should not use it to train
Mhm.
it to save the data. So it is a practical huge risk now.
Okay, okay. So AI is a very interesting tool in itself. Because I have a dissertation coming up there, and I'm doing a lot of different stuff of using it and how to use it. And it's pretty interesting, like in the sections when you're not specific on something, it helps you get that brainer's block to fill in those holes and gaps and everything. So it is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. That is, can you just imagine now? AI can read your emails. AI will read your
Yes.
emails, will give you your analysis and everything. That means literally you are sending all your sensitive data to a server that you don't have any control. You don't know what it is saving, how they are processing, nothing. You don't have any idea.
Cool. Okay, number 4. A lot of people are scared to put their ideas or their work into AI because they're afraid of get taken, they lose their ownership, or it'll show up in someone else's hands. Is this a real thing or are people overthinking?
I didn't get it fully actually. I'm sorry.
A lot of people are
Mhm.
scared to put the ideas of their work into AI because they're afraid it'll be taken and that they'll lose ownership or show up in someone else's hands. Is there a real thing or are people overthinking it?
Uh, I will say partially yes, because whenever you are actually giving a new idea, give to an AI that is not, you don't have any control, no agreement or anything. Obviously, the AI model developer will learn from that. That particular AI model will learn from that for sure. So that is actually you are giving your idea to an AI system. That is, you are losing that. That never means that you lost the idea. Maybe someone enough to figure it out and search it from that AI tool. They can. A normal user also can get it from the AI. If the AI provider is saving the records of the details, like what people are actually sending to that device, sending to that AI model, they have the record of that. I mean, your idea is saved in somewhere where actually you don't have any control.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Number 5. So here's the final question. So for everyday person who now is a little worried, what do they actually do? Can they really use all this AI and still keep your stuff private? Give us an honest answer.
um, First, what I will say and I am looking at it in a kind of a way, what is sensitive, what is critical, that we as a everyone as single human being, they have an understanding what is critical about them, what is their sensitive data. So if they want to share those data, they should be very careful about that. In a way, at least they have a better understanding, like they subscribed the version and they have a clarity from the AI provider itself. They are not going to read, they are not going to keep the data there. They are not going to train their model with this data. Then it is okay to use. Still, I am telling you, it is not 100% because you have an agreement only. They are following it or not, you don't have an option to check it. Maybe later on you will see your details somewhere, then only you will realize that it went out through that AI system.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Awesome. What a bunch of great feedback here on AI. That you're definitely an AI expert. So what we do at the end of the show is what I do is I add you LinkedIn profile and then you
Mhm.
add my LinkedIn profile and then we just recommend each other's work. Like I'll tell
Yeah.
them what a great expert you are, and then that it was a privilege to get on this show, and that's basically all it is. Basically, 5 questions, 20 to 30 minutes, sometimes maybe 15, and then go from there. It was great getting to know you, and good luck with your business out there, as it is hard to run businesses these days. So I hands clapping in the air for you and getting that 6-figure, million, whatever it is, because it's difficult out there.
And yeah, I'm totally happy that you can actually share those details with, especially for public, that people have still questions. And I am a person, I'm feeling like it is easy because I'm quite familiar with the prompting side. I learned it by myself. I didn't attend any course. But not everybody is not into that level, I know. And by knowing that actually how to use AI is also important, and awareness for everyone is actually really needed nowadays, I believe, because people have a lot of confusions and lack of awareness. I can see everywhere in personal life or in business world or wherever you check, you can see that. So I'm believing the content what actually we discussed is valuable for people. So I'm really happy that if you can share that in your profile and people can interact with that, I'm really happy for that.
Yeah, I mean, some people have gotten clients off of this show. They see this on, oh wow, this person offers the services. You know, we all try to help each other. You know what I mean? It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
right.
Interaction, reaction, international, nationwide, whatever it is, books, author, AI, whatever, writing, retools, whatever. So that's what we're here for.
Yes, correct.
All right. Well, just connect on LinkedIn and I'll send you a recommendation and then also recommend my stuff, and then we'll just do that.
Please. I'm waiting
Right.
for your connection request. I don't know your full name. Otherwise, I will figure it out. Let me find you.
There'll be a sending thing up on there. There'll be a person right up there, and there you just have to tap this accept. I already accepted yours.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.